Hi, I'm Deborah Gray. I am going to talk today about how important it is when you have depression to still do the things that make you happy. And the reason I'm doing this video here is because this place and this particular reason why I'm here is one of the things that make me happy. This is Camp Meeker in California, specifically I think, former religious retreat called St. Dorothy's Rest. And my sister organizes every year a knitting retreat here. So that basically combines a couple. I have no idea what that is. There's a lot of wildlife around here. My sister organizes a knitting retreat here every year, and I do it as often as I can. So basically, it's a group of people who get together, learn some new knitting techniques, some projects, some jewelry techniques, and it doesn't necessarily sound great to everyone, which is exactly how it should be. But it may help you to understand how to find this in your life if I talk about it a little. So, one thing that's really important about this is community. When you're depressed, you may think that you really want to be by yourself, and you do, but that's not what's good for you. Obviously, some alone time is necessary, but one of the things that really helps you is community and the support, and not necessarily support where you're talking about your depression and people are talking to you about it, but just support in general, being with people who are accepting and whose company you enjoy, and um, you know, not necessarily people who love you or know you inside out, but just people you're comfortable with. And that could be church, it could be hanging out, it could be a book club, hang out in a coffee shop, it could be a lot of different things. It could be taking a class, which is good also because then the focus is definitely not on you because everyone's doing the same thing, trying to learn. So you need to figure out what it is for you. But so that's one of the elements of this type of, I guess, kind of nourishment when you're depressed. Is what I call it. So for me, one aspect of this that is really crucial is the surroundings. If I'm in any type of natural surrounding, beach, forest, grasslands, anything, I feel better. But for me, the best, I think, is being out in the woods. And this place has woods like crazy, even though you can see hills. There are just tons and tons of redwoods. And as a matter of fact, right now, we're the whole area, the whole Bay Area, and much of California is experiencing a lot of smoke, which is why it's a little more hazy than usual, because there are fires actually burning to the northeast of us and to the south, and these are really, really bad fires. So the air quality right now is not great. But still, because we're out in the woods and these trees and plants are pumping out tons of oxygen, and the trees are actually screening a lot of the smoke, it's even better than it usually is. So at home, the air quality is much worse. So I guess I'm kind of using that as a metaphor, but for me, this is one of my favorite places. So the thing is that, as I said, you need to find your version of this. But again, it should have community. It should have your nourishment, whatever that is. It might be a location like it is for me. It could be music. You could absolutely feel calm and fulfilled when you're around music, or it could be art, or it could be riding on a motorcycle. It could be anything. But what's important is that whatever it is for you, even though a lot of the times when you're depressed, you just want to curl up into a ball and stay home, watch TV, you know, whatever it is that you do, you actually need to make yourself get out. That's the other thing, is you need to get out of your house, your apartment, whatever, um, and you know, go somewhere, do something. Um, you may absolutely dread it. You may want to crawl back into your little, hole, but you still have to do it, because these types of activities um, are just absolutely essential. So please, please, no matter how depressed you are, think about what makes you feel fulfilled and nourished as much as possible when you're depressed. And please go and do that. Plan to do it. Plan to do it as often as you can. I can't do this that often, but there are other things I can do during the week. I can go to um, uh, a park that makes me feel a little closer to nature and makes me feel nourished and fulfilled. Um, so just do it as often as possible, and that is almost like a prescription for your depression to make you feel better. So I hope this video has been helpful. If so, please consider giving, as my son makes fun of me, is not giving it a like, clicking the thumbs up button to give me a like. And also consider subscribing if you'd like to see more videos about depression. And we will see you next time. Oh, and any comments, I would love to hear about what you like, what makes you feel fulfilled and nourished, and that I'd love to see those. That would be really interesting. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.